I am 65 years old. I tend to keep my distance from others these days. Here's the rationale. Turning 70 is a significant milestone that I must admit I never anticipated would arrive so swiftly. It seems like only a moment ago I was in my 20s, brimming with vitality, aspirations, and ambitions. And suddenly I find myself awakening in a body that transforms daily, holding memories that stretch across decades. As time goes on, my life evolves and so do my priorities, leading me to observe some intriguing aspects about myself. I began to distance myself from others. This was not characteristic of my usual behavior. I have consistently enjoyed being social, engaging with friends and family, taking part in events, contributing to the community, and being the dependable person that others can count on. However, there came a moment when a change occurred. Initially, I believed it was solely my experience, but I now realize it could be more prevalent than I previously thought. I would like to clarify the reasons behind this. Time, my esteemed colleagues, has grown increasingly valuable. Each moment holds its own significance, and with the passage of time, we come to understand the importance of cherishing every one of them. It's a knowledge that develops over time. The allocation of energy has shifted for me, and I've come to realize that it is best directed towards what genuinely holds significance: harmony, sincerity, and meaningful relationships. As I neared 70, I found myself gravitating towards a smaller circle of individuals, those who genuinely illuminate my life. I have moved beyond tolerance for trivial matters and pessimism. I have learned to appreciate my own presence, the times of self-reflection, and the quiet moments which serve as a source of healing and rejuvenation for me. This doesn't imply that I'm feeling down or disconnected. Conversely, it is a deliberate decision to embrace a life enriched with greater insight and minimize distractions. If you find yourself in a similar situation, rest assured that you are not alone in this journey. There's a profound elegance in the journey of self-discovery and in valuing what is genuinely significant. Upon turning 65, a new significance emerges that was previously unrecognized. It's more than merely the passage of time or the changing of dates. It's the understanding so evident now that time is not boundless. In our youth, time appears as an infinite stream, meandering toward an unseen horizon. Like many, I spent countless hours in unproductive discussions, engaging in relationships that led to nowhere, and pursuing tasks that offered minimal joy or fulfillment. At that time, it appeared inconsequential. In this present moment, each second is invaluable, a blessing I am determined to cherish. Time has transformed into something far more significant for me. It's an ever-present ally. At times, it offers a gentle embrace, allowing me to relish the warmth of a cup of coffee at sunrise, while at other moments it presents a stark reminder of life's fragility. Currently, I enjoy taking the time to sit and absorb the gentle rustle of leaves underfoot during my walks, savor the breeze against my skin, or quietly contemplate in my cherished chair as memories gracefully unfold in my thoughts. I've realized that the essence lies not in the busyness of your agenda or the number of individuals in your vicinity. It's about the richness of experiences and the significance of relationships. Throughout the years, I have developed a strong sense of guarding. By time, it is indispensable. In our youth, we often believe that there will always be another day to rectify errors, restore connections, or pursue aspirations. However, experience reveals that our tomorrows are finite. Nevertheless, this does not bring me down. On the contrary, it provides me with insight. Today I confidently decline what does not align with my well-being. I embrace solitude when necessary, unapologetically. It's not that I hold relationships in lower regard, I hold them in even higher regard now. However, I desire for them to be accurate. I value a straightforward dialogue much more than being surrounded by strangers. Experience has shown me the importance of release. I have let go of regrets for past moments. I released and moved on from grievances that previously felt significant. I've discovered that taking my time is essential. The most rewarding aspects of life often lie not in the significant milestones but in the simple joys we experience daily. A gentle wind, a joyful chuckle, the tune of a cherished melody. At 65, I no longer pursue time. It's something I truly appreciate. This transition has introduced a tranquility I never thought could be achieved. Not due to a fear of its conclusion, but because I have come to truly appreciate its value. This, in my view, represents the most significant gift that life can provide. Connections. Throughout the years, transformations occur in ways we may not always foresee. Some relationships grow deeper, fortified by shared experiences and a profound understanding, while others fade away quietly, much like a book left unopened, on a shelf. At 65, I've come to understand that some relationships are not destined to endure indefinitely, and that's perfectly acceptable. In my younger years, connections held immense significance for me. I engaged with friends, colleagues, neighbors, and acquaintances, consistently striving to nurture connections and be involved in a larger community. I consistently kept track of every birthday, attended all events, and made every effort to ensure others were happy. However, as time went on, I came to understand how exhausting it could be to uphold relationships that didn't consistently reciprocate the same level of concern. Life inherently shapes and refines our social connections. Individuals evolve, pursue various journeys, or may gradually separate. Certain connections conclude with heartache. Some simply diminish as time goes on. Initially, I found myself reflecting on these setbacks, questioning what actions I could have taken to prevent them. Today, I recognize that every individual follows their unique journey. Some individuals come into your life for a specific purpose, others for a limited time, and a select few remain for the long haul. Understanding this distinction has provided significant tranquility to my spirit. However, it's not solely others who undergo transformation. We evolve as well. At 65, I have transformed significantly from who I was at 40 or 50. My focus has evolved. At this point in my life, I hold simplicity, kindness, and authenticity in high regard. I have reached a point where I prioritize my well-being over unnecessary drama or relationships that are unbalanced. I've come to understand that genuine connections are built on mutual exchange. They uplift you. They empower you. Valuable insights about relationships often emerge from challenging experiences. My trust was compromised, my loyalty was disregarded, and at times, my kindness was overlooked. These experiences undoubtedly left their mark, yet they also imparted essential lessons that I carry with me. Understanding how to establish limits, identifying warning signs, and prioritizing my own health and happiness are essential steps. I now thoughtfully select the areas where I dedicate my time and energy. I choose to surround myself with individuals who inspire and elevate me, rather than those who diminish my spirit. At times I experience a twinge of longing for the connections that have diminished over time. There are companions who once felt like family, but have now become mere echoes of the past. There are relatives whose journeys have taken a different direction from my own. Reflecting on those connections brings a mix of emotions, yet I've come to value them for their significance. Valuable experiences that contributed to my personal development. Regarding trust and connections. As we grow older, the dynamics of trust in relationships evolve into a more intricate matter. We start to discern more distinctly those who are worthy of our trust and those who are not. I have come to understand that trust is not readily bestowed. It is a creation developed meticulously over time and should be regarded as one of life's most invaluable assets. At 65, my focus is on quality rather than quantity. It's not about the quantity of friends or being in a crowd, but rather about having a select few individuals you can genuinely rely on. This understanding is one of the most valuable lessons that time imparts. The world appears transformed at this moment. At 70, the environment I navigate now appears entirely transformed from the one I experienced in my youth. The shift in our lives goes beyond the hectic rhythm. It also encompasses how we engage with one another. At times I find myself reflecting on the absence of genuine simplicity and the comforting warmth that once characterized our human connections. I recall a period when neighbors felt like an integral part of our family unit. We recognized each individual personally, dropped by unexpectedly, frequently to enjoy a cup of coffee or just to engage in conversation. Seeking assistance was unnecessary. It felt instinctive. Families came together frequently, driven not by duty, but by the joy of each other's company. A seamless sense of belonging permeated the atmosphere. In today's fast-paced world, there is a palpable sense of urgency everywhere. Individuals often find themselves in a constant pursuit, whether it be for achievement, acknowledgement, or simply striving to meet the pressures of contemporary living. Appointments have dwindled, gatherings have become infrequent, and discussions feel hurried, as though we are all racing against an unseen timer. The impact of technology on our interpersonal connections. While technology offers numerous advantages, it has also contributed to a sense of separation. I truly appreciate the opportunity to connect with my grandchildren through video calls and maintain relationships with old friends via social media. However, I can't shake the feeling that these screens have established obstacles in our connections. There's truly no substitute for being there in person, feeling the warmth of a direct conversation, hearing the nuances in someone's voice when they're close by, and noticing the subtle gestures that simply can't be conveyed through a screen. At times, the constant barrage of notifications, news updates, and the relentless scrolling through social media can be quite exhausting. The environment seems to have grown increasingly noisy, yet it also feels more isolating than ever. There are times when I feel the need to disconnect from the constant chatter, to retreat from the distractions, and to seek tranquility in the stillness of my own mind. A transformation in priorities. Furthermore, the principles that prevail in contemporary society frequently appear to diverge significantly from the values I was instilled with. I was raised with a strong emphasis on values such as integrity, compassion, and the significance of community. While I'm not suggesting that these values are entirely gone, they seem more elusive amid the clamor of self-promotion and relentless rivalry. I long for the straightforwardness of earlier times, not out of a reluctance to embrace change, but due to a yearning for the richness of authentic human relationships. Connections once held greater depth and authenticity, rather than being merely transactional. Individuals were not perpetually sidetracked, and there existed a quiet acknowledgement that time spent together was invaluable. Insights on previous experiences and current circumstances. Nonetheless, I acknowledge that nostalgia has the ability to enhance the hues of our memories, rendering them more exquisite than they may have actually been. Life has always presented its share of imperfections, with each period bringing its own set of challenges. As progress accelerates around me, I feel a growing urge to take a step back. It's not from resentment, but rather from a wish to preserve what continues to feel authentic and significant. Today I prioritize what connects me to the fundamental aspects of life. Genuine dialogues, pauses that resonate, and bonds that profoundly impact the spirit. Ultimately, that is what enriches our lives regardless of the transformations occurring in our surroundings. Solitude is not the same as loneliness. In my earlier days, I thought that solitude equated to loneliness. The thought of spending an evening alone seemed intolerable, as if being by myself was something to evade at any price. However, as time went on, I discovered that being alone is not something to dread. It's a valuable experience to hold dear. There exists a significant distinction between solitude and the feeling of loneliness. Isolation can evoke a profound sense of void, a deep yearning for companionship that appears perpetually unattainable. Solitude, conversely, embodies a sense of completeness, a serene satisfaction found in one's own presence. At 70, I find that some of my most fulfilling moments arise from the tranquility of stillness, allowing the chaos of the world to recede, and appreciating the beauty of the present, discovering joy in life's simple pleasures. In moments of quiet reflection, I've come to appreciate the beauty of life's simplest joys, savoring a warm cup of tea by the window, observing the birds dance around the feeder, basking in the sun's gentle warmth during a morning stroll, and enjoying the comforting crackle of a fire on a chilly evening. These moments might appear insignificant, yet they offer a deep sense of tranquility, unparalleled by any lively gathering or busy occasion. Solitude has transformed into my sanctuary, a space where I can take a moment, inhale deeply, and genuinely appreciate the serene elegance of life, contemplation and development in seclusion. This period of tranquility has provided me with the opportunity for introspection. Reflections emerge not as sorrows, but as insights and opportunities for appreciation. In the quiet moments, I've found clarity with aspects I previously found challenging to comprehend. It's not about stepping back from life, but rather about focusing on the relationships and moments that truly bring happiness. Seeing my grandchildren's faces, reconnecting with old friends, and supporting meaningful causes still brings me immense joy. However, I have come to realize that it is no longer necessary for me to accept every invitation or maintain relationships that deplete my energy. Isolation has shown me the importance of cherishing my own presence and valuing the connections that endure. Embracing solitude. Discovering resilience. Embracing solitude allows for a profound self-acceptance that external approval simply cannot provide. It serves as a reminder that your value is not dependent on the number of individuals in your life or the busyness of your schedule. In those serene moments, you come to understand that you are sufficient exactly as you are. At 70, I've realized that solitude can be a profound experience rather than an indication of loneliness. It reflects resilience. It's the decision to distance yourself from the chaos, safeguard your tranquility, and concentrate on what is genuinely significant. In that decision, I've discovered a joy that is richer and more lasting than I ever envisioned. Reflections at 70. Essential insights for a fulfilling life. Turning 70 has provided me with a profound understanding of what is genuinely important. Life is not solely defined by your achievements or possessions. It's all about the caliber of what you cherish most. The experiences you cherish, the relationships you foster, and the tranquility you develop. These are the invaluable elements that characterize a rewarding existence. I've discovered happiness in the uncomplicated, resilience in being alone, and satisfaction in prioritizing what genuinely matters. This phase of life is not focused on pursuing excess. It's about recognizing and accepting abundance. It's about safeguarding the tranquility you've diligently cultivated and selecting what resonates with your true self. The importance of safeguarding your tranquility. Steering clear of others isn't a sign of resentment. It's a crucial step for maintaining well-being. After years of contributing, gaining insights, and occasionally facing challenges, I've come to understand that safeguarding my tranquility is crucial. It's perfectly acceptable to release what depletes your energy and embrace what brings you happiness. If you find yourself on a comparable journey, understand this. It's absolutely acceptable to select what resonates with you. This phase of life is centered around embracing your true self and discovering fulfillment in ways that align with your inner being. Embracing one's true self. This stage of life is ours to shape, and the true essence is found in the liberty to mold it in any way we desire, whether it involves enjoying peaceful afternoons alone, strengthening bonds with those who are truly significant, or contemplating the insights life has provided. The decision is yours to make. Here's to embracing genuine experiences, cherishing the present, and discovering joy in the current moment. How about yourself? I look forward to your response. What is a valuable lesson that life has imparted to you that you intend to adopt moving forward? In what ways will you implement this to enhance your life experience and embrace your true self? Let's uplift and motivate each other as we navigate this path toward a fulfilling life. If this struck a chord with you, please share your thoughts with a 1. If that's the case, please don't hesitate to leave a comment with a 0. Your insights are invaluable. We encourage you to engage with our channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing for additional reflections and insights. We appreciate your involvement in this journey. Embrace the journey of life as you define it.